Good afternoon, everybody.
All right, over to Thor. What's on your bucket list, playboy?
I must reforge the Rainbow Bridge, the shining city of Valhalla.
Okay.
Today is Wednesday, October 23rd, the best day of the week, New Comic Book Day. I've got 11 on my pool list today, courtesy of R&R Comics in Houston, Texas. How many do you have, and what are you most looking forward to reading today? Please drop me a comment below. I'm really interested in finding out. So, okay, I'm JB, and welcome to another edition of What's On Today with Discovery Bay, home of the YouTube Comic Community Channel Guide. This is the show where I'm going to run down a lineup of content creators that are either releasing, premiering, or going live. Now, halfway through that lineup, we're going to stop for a segment titled the Instagram Tag of the Day. And then finally, to close today's show, I'm going to open a random package from that crazy, stupid pile of comics I still have left open in a segment titled What's in the Box Already? So, let's get to today's lineup and find out what's on today with Discovery Bay. All of these times are listed in both Pacific Standard Time and Eastern Standard Time, and there are both video and channel links with timestamps in the description below. Today there are 10 shows in the lineup and 6 of them are still going live. So, first up, at 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern, it's Wednesday, so head over to the Jeff Comic 813 channel and learn some Cantonese while watching the next episode of Cantonese Comic Wednesday, aka CCW. You know, the one where Jeff shares his comic haul and teaches us some Cantonese. So don't be Dean, Mogo Hagadeen Young. Check him out at the links in the description below. So, at 1 p.m. Pacific, 4 p.m. Eastern, over at the Perry Comics channel, Perry premiered a video titled Halloween Comic Fest 2019. Time for some free comics, support local comic shops. Great stuff, Perry. Alright, at 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern, head over to the Comics with Bueller channel for a video titled New Comic Books, releasing October 30th, 2019, Marvel and DC Comics, coming out this week, weekly picks. Alright, at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern, over at the 90MF Comics channel, we should be getting a live stream titled 90 Miles from Comics, New Comic Book Day Show. So, let's join my yo bro Chad, Conquistador Cobby, D-Hyde, and Hialeah Comic Bro as they sit around and talk recent comic book reads, comic book speculation, variant covers, and much, much more. Alright, at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern, yeah, over at the Lords of the Longbox channel, Tiva and the Lord's crew are going live tonight with a stream titled LOTLB Collector Series 2, Variant Spec and Grading Modern Comic Books. Okay, well this is the halfway point in the lineup and it's time for a segment titled the Instagram Tag of the Day. And today's tags come from both Mr. Comics 89 and Cobra Comics 84. So, they tagged me this morning for Webhead Wednesday. Matt at Mr. Comics 89 came showing off his Amazing Spider-Man issue 151 with a classic John Romita water flood cover, and then Cobra Comics 84 came with a Web of Spider-Man issue number 46 from January of 1989. I decided for Webhead Wednesday to post my Silver Age Spider-Man issue 51 from September of 1967, and I'm tagging James at DS Comics, the architect himself, Sam, at Sam's Tangled Web, the boys at Chino Comics and more, and my main man Drew at Drew Manchu. Baby! Okay, well that was fun. Now back to the lineup. At 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern, Brian and Jack over at the Simple Man's Comics channel are premiering the next installment in a great series titled Comic Book Hot and Cold List for October 23rd, 2019. So Brian and Jack seek out hot and cold picks from the authors and contributors of the comicbookinvest.com website and compile those inputs into a consolidated list each week that they'll be sharing with us tonight during this live premiere. Okay, now for my statue collectors out there, also at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern, yeah, Chris over at the Batman Statue Collector channel is going live with a stream titled Rogues Gallery Live Show, episode number 22. Mr. X joins us, Joker Movie Chat, and Spooktacular predictions and more. Man, that sounds fun. All right, at 6:30 p.m. Pacific, 9:30 p.m. Eastern, over at the Unpressable Defects podcast channel, Jimmy and the crew are going live with a stream titled Unpressable Defects number 177. Who needs a name for a podcast episode? Oh, the titles, Jimmy, oh, the titles. Okay, at 7 p.m. Pacific and 10 p.m. Eastern, we get yet another live show. This one's titled Comic Core Unlimited over at the Comic Core YouTube channel. So let's join JD of JD Comics, John of John's Comics with Kids, Jason of Comics Misexplained for the next edition of this great live show. I'm sure the Baltimore Comic-Con recap's going to come up, and it should be good. All right, well, the last item on the lineup and the last live show that I know about starts at 8 p.m. Pacific, 11 p.m. Eastern. It's Wednesday, man. You know what that means. It's New Comic Book Day. No book club tonight. Nope. But let's head over to White Whale Comics anyway and join Alec and John of John's Comics with Kids as they have a live stream tonight titled Baltimore Comic-Con Recap Chat. And I can't wait to hear Alec's version of that. All right, well, that's it for the lineup. Now for a segment I'm calling What's in the Box Already. You know it's off script. We're going to grab a big boy off the top, and it's from Squatchy. All right, I'm going to swap cameras, and then we'll come back and see what we got from Squatchy. All right, well, let's see what we got from Squatchy. This was my Instagram tag of the day. We'll get that one out of the way. And it looks like we've got ourselves a run of Fantastic Four, starting with a really nice shiny cover of Fantastic Four issue 400. And then we go to 396, 389, 388, 377, an all white out cover 371, 376, 365, let's come back over here, 361, 356, 354, 346, 340, 321, 311, 309, 308, 303, 302, 301, how many did I get? 231, 229, great cover on that one, 228, 227, 226, 225, 224, 223, and the final book, 222. Thank you very much, Squatchy. I appreciate you. Okay, well, that was fun. Well, before I close, I just wanted to mention to everyone that I met personally at the Baltimore Comic-Con this year, and you know who you are. Man, that was a lot of fun, and thank you so much for making my experience a special one. Okay, well, that's it. Thanks for taking the time to watch me and our channel today. Please visit me on Facebook and Instagram, where I'll be posting this schedule with any ads and or changes later on this afternoon. We've also got a Patreon page if you're interested in supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, give me a like. If you know of anyone that might be interested in this information or may want to be included in the show, please share this with them. Also, drop me a comment below on how I can improve the show or if there's a channel out there that I should be watching. Now, if you're not already a subscriber, think about subscribing. See what I'm saying? It is great new content. I mean, who knows? You may find your new favorite channel today. And as always, don't forget, we had a good time. Thanks a lot, everybody. See you in the chats.